Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and to some of y'all, good night. Welcome to Self-Love, No Rules, No Rules channel, where everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome, fam. We calling everybody in. We calling the ghost in. We calling everybody in. Everybody that got we calling those that got issues. We welcoming everybody in right now. We got royalty in the building coming in the building right now. All the kings and queens are coming back to the throne right now. We getting off the plantations, and we building the castles again. That's where we at right now, fam. Listen, the veil has been lifted, fam. The veil has been lifted. We looking at things from different eyes right now. You know, it's gonna be a lot of people mad out there. There's gonna be a lot of them mad out there, but we gonna convert them to the truth shall set you free. We got the kings and the queens returning back to their thrones right now. The twin flames are coming together. All those illusions are being broken too. We rising up. We stronger than ever now, fam. We stronger than ever now. To go get the kids. Tell them to come in for a little bit. I ain't gonna keep them long. Tell them to come in tell them to come on in. Tell them to come on in. I want to make sure about all of them hear about this right here. Make sure that the kings and queens are returning back to their throne. Royalty is coming back into the building. We coming out of them. We coming out of them fields and all that right now. We taking our rightful place back right now. It's all that's over. We're not doing that no more. We're not falling for it anymore, fam. We loving ourselves now. We starting to love ourselves now. All the lies and all the fake and phony stories and all the illusions and all the sabotaging and the backstab, all of that. We stopping all of that right now. We cutting all of that out right now, fam. Especially on this channel. We not only are we loving ourselves on this channel, we looking for somebody else to love on this channel. Somebody else we could be kind with on this channel, family. That's what we doing. That's what we doing over here right now. Listen, look here, fam. I woke up. I'm doing a little bit of sun gazing right now, yeah. And you know, when you start to do the things, when you start doing things that especially getting out in nature, you start to connect with yourself. That's really what you're doing. You're actually reflecting to yourself. All right, you're looking at a picture of you. A screenshot of what you look like inside, basically, is what it comes down to. You know, you're getting a reflection of yourself, and when you start to love yourself, fam, you start to really get in tune with that inner voice within yourself. You're not depending on your cell phone or any machines to get your answers. But you're getting those answers from your own inner knowing, you know. And then when you start doing that, you start cutting through all those illusions that the cell phones and social media and all that stuff start to put all these lies that start to tell to your vision. You see, and that's what we want to do, fam. That's what we want to do. We want to get in contact again with ourselves, that divine that's within us, not outside on no cloud, waiting for anybody to come down and save us or any of that kind of stuff that we were told. Forget about all. I'm talking about the divine that's within you. Okay, that's what I'm talking about on this channel, fam. We listen, to each his own. You do what we trying to remind people on this channel is the divine is within you. It's not outside of you. Okay, there's no God outside of you. You are that God that is within you. All right, you are that light of the world. We're the light of the world, family. We not giving our power away anymore. We're not falling for no illusions of people telling us that we waiting for somebody on the cloud and all this other kind of stuff is outside of us, and we have to ask for something for somebody outside of us. We are that power. We taking our power back on this channel. We loving ourselves. You know, we loving that Christ like that's within us, not outside of us. We are that Savior that we've been waiting for. Okay, royalty is back in the building, fam. Royalty is back in the building. This is where we receive our power back. We start to remember. We start to remember who we really are when we start to love ourselves. And we start doing that shadow work. The illusions start coming up. We start closing these eyes and we start opening up that real eye. Okay? We start opening up that real eye, fam. We've been, you know, we not falling for the fake and the phony illusions and this ain't the channel. This ain't the channel for this ain't the channel for all that fakery and that trickery stuff. That's not what we're doing over here, family. Because let me tell you something. The wool can be pulled over our eyes real quick. And a lot of it is coming from that stuff outside of yourself. You know, you start going to look for things on these screens and these computer screens and everything like that. You may get exactly what you're looking for. And it's going to start telling you all kind of stories. And they're not going to be exactly what you're looking for. It's going to cause trouble in you. It's going to cause trouble in your mind. It's going to cause trouble in your families. It's going to cause trouble with you in your job situations. It's going to cause trouble with you in your finances because you're falling for all this trickery and stuff outside yourself. Okay? That's what we're talking about right now, family. All right? That's where we at right now. Okay? Y'all go back and look at the story of my life. I'll go back and look at the story of my life. Like I told you, I'm going out with the big bang, fam. I'm not going out with my head down. I'm going out with my head raised high, with my crown on my head, like a real king. We going out like real queens on our thrones. Oh yeah, that's what we doing over here, family. We not falling for it anymore. I told you, whatever it is that I want to do, I'm gonna do that. It ain't nobody gonna tell me I can't do anything on this channel, family. We do whatever. If they take me, I get taken off this channel. We gonna do it anyway. We gonna do it anyway. We expanding over here, fam. We can't be banned over here. Ain't no rules over here. You know what I mean? This is primordial energy over here. Okay? We're expanding. That's what self-love does. It starts to help you awaken to your true self. And that's what's happening that's what happening with me right now, fam. You know what I mean? I'm leading by example. Okay? Leading by example. I know I'm being watched. That's good. I want to be watched. Okay? I want to be watched because I'm divinely protected, family. I'm divinely protected. And when you divinely protected by the Most High, it ain't no rules, fam. It ain't no rules. It ain't nothing that can come against you. There's laws in the universe. It ain't nothing can stop you from your free will and loving yourself. Only you can give up that power. All right? Only you can give up that power to anything outside of yourself. All right? Like I said before, I appreciate these platforms because see, right now we could use them as tools to reach many lives. So I appreciate these platforms, you know, and this is what we are supposed to use these platforms for, as a tool, not as our gods. Okay, not to think for us. Think for yourself, family. You know what I mean? We're thinking for ourselves right now. Like human beings, spiritual beings, multidimensional beings. Spirit that came into flesh. Okay? Don't let nobody fool you, fam, and say and tell you can't do what you tell you can't do what you know you can do. It's time we start thinking for ourselves, family. You know, we get in our cars and we turn on the GPS and we turn on Siri and everything like that just to go around the corner. Okay? Don't fall for these tricks, fam. Don't fall for these tricks. All right? It's time we gotta love ourselves right now. And we got to get back in touch with that. We got to get back in touch with that inner self right now. You know what I mean? We got that inner child, that child that's in there, that's confused, you know, within ourselves, that has been falling for these illusions, you know, back in the shadows and everything like that, because it's been seeing this and seeing that outside of itself. Okay, we got to get back in touch with that and fall in love again with ourselves, family. You know, and if there's something that you're seeing, you got to question that. Is that really what you're seeing? You know, is that really what you're seeing? If you're looking at the sun, you want to question whether or not that's really the sun that you're looking at. All right, whatever it takes, fam. Whatever it takes to bring up those questions to yourself. Not to Siri, not to the computer, not to the screen, but to yourself, your inner self. You know, because when you're looking outside in this world, you're looking at you getting a reflection of yourself. When you interacting with others, you're getting a reflection of yourself. So whatever you projecting on anybody else is really just a projection of yourself. Okay, so we gotta keep that in mind, fam. You know, like I said before, everything may not be exactly what it is, what it looks like on the surface. You got to keep that in mind, fam. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. You know, like I said before, if that sun is up in the sky and nobody know how it's staying up there or whatever, they saying it's this, we saying it's this or that, okay, and your heart beating and it just beating automatically, then there's a lot of other things that's going on that we may not understand. So we got to start asking these questions. All right, this is the school of life, and in life there's going to be challenges. There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be things that are going to be there to help us evolve. Even in relationships, okay? Even in relationships, there's going to be people that are going to be seeming to do this and do that against you. But see, in the world of unconditional love, these same people are people that came into this life to help you evolve. Okay? That's what's come to me, fam. Yo, yeah. These are people that came over here in this world to help you evolve. Because at the end of the day, we all are coming back. Everything's going back home to the divine. We all been this and we all been that. We've been a blade of grass. We've been a tree. We've been the bad cop, the good cop. Okay? We've been the one with the axe and we've been the one with the cupcakes. All to help us evolve in each lifetime. And in this lifetime, it was meant for me to come here and help and enlighten many individuals and many souls to remember to love themselves, to bring that light back into the world. Some are in the early stages of their lives. They have many lives to go through, but we all returning back to the divine, returning back home. We're going through a lot of different lives. We're becoming everything. There's nothing that you're not going to become. Okay? So, and any of these people that are in our lives or whatever like that, these things that are going on, you know, what I realize what unconditional love is, it's love without conditions. Without, you know, thinking that, oh, well, that's bad and this good. And maybe it is, but that's a world of duality. But when you're talking about everything coming from the one source, unconditional, that's possibly mean that world of duality is man-made. That has nothing to do with the divine. Okay? That's the illusion. The illusion is that it looks like it's this or it's that. Remember I told you I had that question back in the day of what unconditional love was? Because I started seeing people acting funny and they start loving with conditions. I'm a little kid. I don't understand that. How could the devil become the devil if he was one of God's greatest angels? So that means that if I'm over there flying around with God and I'm an angel and all of a sudden I could become the devil? Nobody don't want to answer that question? Okay, so I got to figure it out on my own then. All right, so yeah, well, here we are right now. Okay, and at the end of the day, it's like this right here, family. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it no more because I'm not falling for it anymore, because I realize that unconditional love is what it is. We could call it bad, we could call it good, but at the end of the day, it's all divine. It's all divine order. It's all exactly what it is. It's all unconditional love. I'm not saying that if anybody treating you bad or doing this bad to you, that you should stay in that situation or you should do that. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's all a part of the divine order. That person's supposed to be that person because that's what they came to do in this lifetime. They came to be that bad so it can help you be that good. And then that time is coming, somebody else going to be that bad to them when it's their time. And it's going to catapult them to being good. Or it's going to catapult them to evolve, basically is what it is. Forget about the good and the bad. Forget about the right and the wrong is what I'm saying on this channel, family. We talking about unconditional loving ourselves. No matter whether we done this or we done that, but still loving ourselves through it all. And understanding that everything is divine and everything is in divine order. Okay, releasing all that control and releasing the need to say this is that and that is this and what like that. I'm not falling for that illusion anymore, family. I'm not falling for that illusion anymore. And this is the message that I'm going to teach my kids. Okay, now like I said before, even if this channel is just for me and my kids, then that's what it's going to be. All right, and they're gonna have they're gonna be allowed to believe whatever it is that they want to believe. But I'm gonna let them know that there are illusions in this world, and sometimes everything that a lot of things that they have been told may not necessarily be the absolute truth, and that's it. Okay, I want them to be able to think for themselves and make their own decisions. That's how it's going to be. That's how it should be. That's what real unconditional love is. Allowing others to I'm not trying to change anybody or fix anybody or try to put my opinions on anybody or force anything on anybody. We're not doing that. We're going to drop some seeds, and if they want to pick those seeds up because they figure, you know what, that's something I want to think about. That's what I want them to do. Just think about it. Okay? And that's all it really is, family. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not buying it anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not buying it anymore. And I'm taking my power back. All right? And when I say I'm taking my power back, I'm talking about I'm not falling for any tricks of anybody telling me to worship anybody or whatever doing this. God is within me. Okay, and if there's anybody that has an issue with that for myself in the laws of my universe, then they won't be in my life, family. They won't be in my life, and that's okay. That's okay. You know what I mean? Because we all got our own journey, and and there's no right or wrong, and it's gonna come all the way back around again. You know what I mean? Because we all gonna have to find out the truth at some stage. You know, and that's just what it is. You know, so like I said, fam, like I said, look at. I'm not trying to convince anybody or anything. I don't need to fix anybody or try to change anybody or nothing. This right here is a story in the book of my life on this channel, which is I'm putting out that self-love for myself and letting you guys see from chapter 1 to the last chapter in my book, and my conclusions. And my conclusion, family, joy is at the end of in this book. Okay, look at this. Look at, even in the conclusions is the beginning. You understand me, fam? Even in the conclusions, there's the beginning. There's the beginning of a whole new life, family. A whole new life. All right. I feel like we back, fam. I feel like we back. You know what I mean? Our power, we taking our power back. Not believing all that stuff we've been told back in the day, in the past, or whatever like that. I'm not believing in. I'm not falling for any illusions anymore about myself. There's nobody gonna tell me anything about myself or who I need, why I need to serve this and I need to do all that or whatever like that. I got a relationship with the divine for myself. For myself. Anybody got a problem with that? I got no problem with you. I got no problem with you. Because I'm going to be over there. Still having that relationship with the divine that is within me. Still loving myself. Not worried about nobody. I'm not worried about no fire lake or any of that, nothing like that. Not fearing no God, not doing none of that. Okay? We're not falling for it, fam. Not me. Okay? And if I got anything to do with it, not my bloodline either. All right? And they gonna have the right to think for themselves. But they're gonna see their dad prospering. They're gonna see their dad abundant. They're gonna see their dad living the best life. They're gonna see their dad reaching out to them. They're gonna see their dad change like they never seen him before. They're gonna see their dad glowing. They're gonna see their dad having the most amazing connection with the divine and itself. They're gonna see their dad with the most amazing twin flame love ever. They're gonna see their dad just playing like a kid again. They're gonna see their dad winning the Olympic gold medal. They're gonna see their dad winning. They're gonna see their dad winning. Why? Because their dad decided to take control of his life again. Not to let anybody tell him how to do, what to do with his life, how to do this channel, how to live, who to serve, who to do, none of that. None of that. Take his life back. When there was nobody around and everybody wanted to try to tell me or wasn't rooting for me or wanted to see me fail, plotting and scheming against me, still rising from the ashes, still defeating all kind of this or that putting on me. People willing this channel to be back, to fail and everything like that. Still beating the odds. Why? Cause we divinely protected, fam. I told y'all. I told y'all. We getting stronger than ever over here. And now, oh my God, they get to watch. They get to watch, fam. They get to watch. They get to watch the royalty take over. They get to watch the chosen one. They get to watch out the ones that are loving themselves take over this whole world, family. They get to watch. They get to watch now. That time is over. we gonna play differently this time, family. We taking it all back. We taking it all back. Look here, let me get up out of here, man. Let me get up out of here. There's a celebration going on right now. My twin flame, she'll be coming through soon. We done broke that chain now. And to those that are trying to get in between that love, let me tell you something. This is your only warning. This is your only warning. The goons are loose. The spiritual goons, they are already loose. All right. Your jealousy and your envy will be your demise. You are forgiven by me, but my ancestors and the ones that they got a hold, they live by different rules. They live by different rules, okay? So let me get up out of here, fam. Let me get up out of here. Like I say, and y'all love yourselves out there, family. And look, believe what I said, like we talked about. We said, hug it. Just keep those positive thoughts, family, about yourselves. You know what I mean? Keep those positive thoughts about yourself. You know what I mean? What you want to put out there in the world, and loving yourself, and putting that energy out there, and what you want to see from the world. What kind of world you want to create? Okay, put it out there, family, and hold that, and keep holding that vision for our world, because it's changing, family. It's gonna do a lot of changes. I'm seeing the energy of this channel right now, family, and the other communities that are coming together, and what's happening right now, and I can feel it, and it's changing this world, family. We getting it back. We getting it back, fam. All right, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment, and keep loving yourself. Keep loving yourself, fam. I'm gonna keep loving you. I'm going to hug a tree. I'm gonna roll around. I'm gonna see if I can walk on water, fam. I'm gonna try anything. I'm gonna fly with the fishes and go swimming with the birds. I'm gonna do it all, fam. Hey, I love y'all. I really do. Keep your heads up, and I'll see y'all soon.